Hey everyone, let's learn how to use pip to install Python modules. Now, if you're on a Mac, you should already have pip installed, which is convenient, which means you could just open your terminal, like I have my terminal open here, and choose a module to install. In our case, we're going to install pandas because I use it in a lot of other tutorials that I do. So what we're going to do is, which then fetches pandas over the internet for us, and it installs it on our local machine. It's usually pretty fast. Yep, there we go. So we now have pandas installed on our machine. One way of testing this out is to open the Python interpreter. And in our Python interpreter, we're now going to try to import pandas. If pandas has been installed correctly, we shouldn't see any errors. So let's try import pandas. And it seems to have worked. One more test we can do is actually we call pandas, and that returns the pandas module for us, which contains all of the things that we want from pandas for our scripts. Now, there's another thing you should know about importing modules, and that is that you can rename them. So you don't actually have to call pandas in your script. It is quite common to abbreviate pandas to just the letters PD. And the way you do this is you go, so you append as, and then whatever it is you want to call pandas. So in our case, it's import pandas as PD. Again, that doesn't give us any errors, and this time I can just call PD, and that delivers pandas for us. Pip can also be used to uninstall modules. Now this could be important for different kinds of reasons. Maybe you've created your own kind of module and it's causing errors on your system, or maybe you've downloaded a bad module. Maybe you need to uninstall a module to install an update or something similar. There may be many reasons for uninstalling modules. The way you would do that is the following, which in our case now will uninstall pandas from our system. Let's confirm this by again dropping into the Python interpreter. And if we now try to import pandas, we should see an error. And that's good. So what it's telling us now is import error, there's no module named pandas. And we know that because we just uninstalled it. Now the thing about modules is that they're actually one of the most powerful tools that you can have in a programming language. And in the case of Python, there are a lot of modules to choose from. In fact, you can go to the pip website and browse through thousands of them. And this is kind of fun. Like, if you have a programming problem, I bet you someone's created a module for it. So this is one of the first places you go to when you have a complex problem that is taking up a bunch of hours of your work. You'll probably save a lot of time by using a module someone else has written for you. You could also create your own modules here, but that's for a later time when you're more advanced in your skills. So what we could do, for example, is let's say I want to scrape something off the internet and use in a Python program. I search for scraper, and I get a bunch of scraping libraries. There's so many to choose from. What you're going to have to do is you're just going to have to click on them, and then you read through these descriptions. It's very educational, actually. They often include some examples, which will teach you about Python. And if you Google a particular module, you'll often find a website. A good one is Scrapey, which has this website. I think it looks pretty good. It has it seems to have some kind of forum, a bunch of resources, and detailed documentation about the module, which is useful for when you actually want to implement it in your program. So that's just a quick introduction to how you can use pip. You'll find yourself using it a lot as you progress in your programming career.